Greetings, fellow humans. Welcome to Sam and Max Surfin' the Streams. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And we are here to bring you our review for the fourth episode of the second season of the Orville.
Yeah, what's that one called?
It's called Nothing Left on Earth Excepting Fishes, which is a reference to the musical they watch. It's one of the lyrics, I think.
Oh, okay.
Musicals.
Yeah.
They being, of course, Captain Ed Mercer.
Right.
And Lieutenant Tyler, his new girlfriend.
Right. The dark matter specialist.
Dark matter specialist.
Cartographer.
Yeah. Which is a pretty cool position.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how you map
dark matter. So, that is the main launching point for the plot of this episode, which is that he's decided to finally go public with this relationship, which is a good step for all involved as far as getting all this relationship crap out of the way, so this can just be a science fiction show.
Right, and then he can just be a good, happy captain doing his job.
And so he goes on a vacation with her, or tries to, because they are immediately snatched up by some krill, like suspiciously quickly.
Yeah, right away.
And the krill are back, first time this season.
Yep.
The big bads.
The big bads.
Which turns out to be subverted a little bit because, they do interrogate Ed a little bit.
A little bit.
And, they use the threat of torturing Lieutenant Tyler to get him to give up some command codes, which that was a fun part of the episode because right as they were doing that, I turned to you and I was like, man, I would definitely have set up a system where you would give fake command codes, like if you were in the situation, and it would log you into a fake version of the database that would feed you misinformation. And then later in the episode, Ed does reveal, that's exactly
what it did. It was awesome.
Real nerds are writing this show.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's great.
But the big reveal is that Lieutenant Tyler is actually not human. She's the krill woman that Ed interacted with on that one krill episode in the first season.
Right, the only one that was left alive other than the children.
And this Lieutenant Tyler got, cosmetic surgery in order to appear human and infiltrated the ship. And you heard it right. Orville did the exact same plot as Star Trek Discovery's first season.
Yes, they did.
Where on Star Trek Discovery, Lieutenant Tyler turned out to be a Klingon disguised as a human. That's right. They even named the character
the same.
Lieutenant Tyler.
Yeah.
So, they're attacked by the other species that looked like serious orcs. Like they were real orcish.
Yeah, they were real orcish.
And they apparently way outclassed the krill ships because I feel like the battle, there was no chance really. They were ambushed and that was it.
Yeah, and the krill have been set up in a way where it seems like they totally outclass the
Union.
The Union.
The Planetary Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get one of those classic Star Trek The Next Generation, a good guy and bad guy lost on a planet together and have to work together to escape an even more powerful alien threat.
Yeah.
And that's pretty decent as far as the main plot goes. It does feel very next-gen-ish as Ed continues to try to convince her to not kill him and open actual diplomatic communication lines.
Yeah, be friends.
He criticizes their species a little bit when he talks about how species react in one of two ways when they find out that there's a bigger universe full of various alien races out there. They either get way less religious or way more religious.
Right.
And
xenophobic.
Yeah, and xenophobic. And the krill went full xenophobe.
Right. Because nobody but them is chosen by Avis.
Right. So, we'll see. The introduction of the more powerful alien species might be a hint towards a storyline where, the krill and the Union are going to have to put their differences aside.
Yeah, maybe season 3.
I kind of, in a way, hope that they never get any better with the krill than, the Romulan type thing. I want them to stay at some sort of Cold War. I hope it doesn't become, next-gen Klingons, where they're essentially allies.
Right. More Romulans is good, especially if it's DS9 Romulans, where it's we have an alliance, but we don't like each other.
Not at all. So the comedy part of this episode, because the Ed plot is full, pure action drama, 100%. Call Me Part is handled by Gordon.
Yeah, he does a good job in this one. He's training for command.
Yes, he's entered the command training program. Another possible Star Trek Discovery reference.
Right?
And through him going through the psychological and tactical tests for the command program, we discover a lot of really funny things about Gordon.
Yeah.
When he's taking the Rorschach test with the doctor.
That's the best part.
And every single thing he finds to be so profane and disturbing that he can't contain himself. What is that? Who makes these? That's disgusting.
Yeah, but by the fourth one, he's like, this is a hostile work environment.
So that's big hint one. That's your first red flag that this guy might not be command program material. But then when he's taking his little Kobayashi Maru test in the holodeck, what does he do? He tries to talk about Earth's culinary habits.
Oh, right. Just keep talking to the guy and not get shot.
It's like we eat food, but some of it's good, some of it's bad.
Yeah, he flounders.
He flounders, but it's all pretty solid comedy material from Scott Grimes.
Yeah, he does a very good job.
So yeah, that's it. At the end, Ed lets the alien lady go.
Again,
just specifically to try to establish peace. We'll see where that plotline goes. I'm sure we've definitely not seen the last of her.
No, I mean, reoccurring character now.
And Ed's single again.
And Ed is single again.
God
Probably
damn
in
it.
love with Kelly again.
Jesus.
Still. Yeah, he needs to stop that.
He needs to cut that shit out.
Yeah, because it's definitely holding him back as a good captain.
100%. A good captain and a good character.
Yeah, both.
All right, well, anything else you want to say?
No, that about sums it up. It was a pretty good episode overall.
It was pretty solid. Very, very above average. Not quite middle of the road. Pretty entertaining. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, thanks for listening. We'll be back shortly with another episode of Sam and Max Surfing the Streams.
Thank you all.